Intro. There's one thing a man can do, just once, and a woman will carry it in her heart forever. It's not about money. It's not about looks. It's not about having the perfect words or gestures. It's something far deeper, something most men overlook, but the few who understand it, they stay in a woman's memory for life. You see, every woman remembers how a man made her feel. Not the gifts, not the compliments, not the charm, but the moment when she felt truly seen, heard, and respected. That one moment, that one act, that one kind of presence is what sets you apart. In this video, we'll talk about two powerful things a man can do, even once, and she'll always remember him for it. Not because he tried to impress her, but because he showed her something the world rarely does. Real character. Let's begin. Chapter 1. When you truly listen without judgment. Most people listen to speak. They wait for their turn to talk. But the man she remembers, truly remembers, is the one who listens to understand. There will come a moment in her life when she needs to share something real. It might be something painful from her past. It might be something she's never told anyone else. It might even be something she's scared to say out loud. And in that moment, what you do matters. You don't interrupt. You don't minimize it. You don't rush her. You just stay present. You look into her eyes and give her the space to be herself, completely without fear. And here's the truth. That kind of space is rare. Because when you listen without judging, when you don't try to fix her pain or make it about you, when you simply hold space for her, you become unforgettable. She'll remember how safe she felt, how she didn't have to pretend, how, for once, someone didn't just hear her words, but understood her silence. That kind of listening is not weakness. It's strength in its most gentle form. It says, "You don't need to hide. I see you." And when a woman feels seen, truly seen, even once, she remembers that forever. Chapter 2. When you stand up for her. Even when she's not around. There's a kind of loyalty that speaks louder than words. It's not in public praise. It's not in loud declarations. It's in the quiet moment when someone questions her character. And you don't stay silent. It's when people laugh at her dreams and you say, "She's stronger than you know." It's when someone tries to tear her down and you're not afraid to speak up, not for attention, but because it's right. You see, it's easy to defend someone when they're watching, but the man she remembers defends her even when she's not there. That's the kind of loyalty that reaches her heart. Not because you're trying to win her over, but because your values are real. Even if she never finds out what you said. Somehow she feels it, because loyalty has energy, integrity has a voice, and truth always leaves a trace. And when you're the kind of man who chooses respect, not when it's easy, but when it's quiet, she'll never forget that. She'll remember that you didn't need an audience to do the right thing. That you didn't waver when others stayed silent, that you had her back, not because she asked, but because she mattered. Even if it happens once, even if it's just one moment, it stays with her. Because in a world full of noise, the man who stands with quiet strength stands out. Outro, you don't need grand gestures. You don't need to try so hard to be remembered. Sometimes, the most unforgettable moments are the ones rooted in truth. When you truly listen, not to reply, but to understand. When you stand up for someone, even when no one's watching, that's where your character shines. And character, not charm, is what stays with a woman forever. Because at the end of the day, people forget what you say. They forget what you did. But they never forget how you made them feel. In the moment when it mattered most. So don't chase being unforgettable. Chase being real, because a real man is rare, and a rare man is never forgotten.